Every time I pee into a toilet, I feel like it's going to waste.
It's literally called waste.
You got hoarder tendencies.
He's a free use guy. That's what he.
I just want to keep the cycle going.
So if I were to hit you up, Bart, I need 2 protein bottles full of piss. Will you save it for me?
I would have to make it because I don't save it. Sure.
He's like, oh, I'm stressed out. I gotta.
It's gonna be a back order.
Welcome baso to a very cancelable episode of Careful Boys.
Man, they're always gonna be canceled.
We're here with Jared de Guzman, everybody. So let's catch up. It's been a couple years since you've been here.
Yeah.
I was a dick and I kind of forgot about it.
Well, last time I remember, you were like traveling in your van.
Yeah, I was reminding you because I was talking about being in my van and not jerking off in it.
Yeah, and then I remembered.
But now I'm not in a van and I'm jerking off again.
Hey,
big ups. Wait, were you on a no-fap journey?
Yeah, pretty much.
Why? Did you want to do semen retention so you line up your chakras and you could nut really hard when you find the right one?
Just get super strong.
Yeah.
You know, actually, I did feel a little bit stronger.
You did?
A little bit.
But just for that one bust or like consistently for a while until it got a little bit weaker?
You know how like when you first bust, you're so sleepy? Yeah. It's like imagine the opposite of that.
So sleepy. You get awake?
Oh wow.
Well, not even like just like I was like more clear.
I was like, wow, we've been busting too much lately.
I gotta stop busting so I can have some energy.
I can tell you look so relaxed.
No, I'm not. I'm actually really high energy.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm not.
I'm so high energy right now. You have no
What are
idea.
some of your like insights you gain from?
What are some tricks and tips?
No fap a year.
Honestly, I would say like just had so much more time. I know that sounds weird.
It's like hours, dude.
But it's like if I take this thing off the table or thinking about stuff like that, like I just have more hobbies.
How did you resist the urge? Because sometimes it's nice to have a good old bust before you go to sleep.
His van had like, you know, like a breathalyzer thing. It won't start. It won't start unless his cum levels are like maxed out.
Semen retention depleted.
You have to weigh the testicles.
Testicles full.
Your semen has been depleted. Please wait in 8 hours.
How did I not? I don't know.
You never had a night where you're like, oh, this Instagram girl. Oh my God, get off of me.
Or guy. Come on.
Well, to get on, let the girls crawl. Oh shit! What is she doing to me? Oh shit!
I don't want to do this.
I said I wouldn't.
Just crying the whole time. Oh,
This bitch again.
why? Algorithm.
Maybe you get used to it.
Why must you curse me?
It becomes like a habit. I mean, it sounds weird, but it's like not drinking. You know, it's like I think it's just after I found like other tools every time I thought like, okay, I'm gonna do this or like watch porn or something.
Is it harder, do you think, to stick to a diet or to not jerk off?
Damn, that's tough. It depends on the person, I think. For me, it's harder to not jerk off. A diet's fine.
You still did it for a year? I don't even know if I've ever stuck to a diet for a year. That's hard as fuck too.
Dude, not jacking off for a year might be rude.
Did you have a rule like you're allowed to bust if it was with a partner?
Well, so that whole year I was also like being abstinent. I was like, I'm not gonna date for a year.
Zero sex.
Do you have any close calls? What was the closest call you had?
An animal? Like where do you want him to go?
You know what I mean?
Filipino that plays guitar.
There's probably tons. Just you're in a van by yourself.
You smell a lady and you're like, oh god, I gotta go jerk off.
What is that, Chanel?
Oh jeez. I think my palms are sweaty.
That's my weakness. I don't know. I mean, tons. I mean, it's really just when you're by yourself in your thoughts.
Yeah. That's really not when a lady puts her hand on her shoulder, like, hey, I really like your set, and you're like, oh.
I'll go like this. I'm saving that for later.
I'm gonna remember this.
That's in the spank bank, just a hand on your shoulder.
Damn, that could be crazy though.
Yeah.
Imagine us going back to that era. You remember when like, you know, early 1900s you talk about like if they showed you like their fucking lace sock, you'd be like,
bro, not busting for a whole year, I don't think that can be done.
And guys,
Yeah, I feel like you were just having wet dreams every night.
Oh yeah, did you get wet dreams?
I think
Because I get wet dreams if I haven't busted in a while. Like it's gonna come out.
Let's do a challenge. Let's do a challenge.
how long did it take you? Like 3 days?
Wait, it's November. We should do. Would you guys
Mustache?
die?
Oh no, no
You
shit.
guys are lucky. I never had a wet dream before.
Really?
Hey, me neither, Joe. Me neither.
I'm probably too depleted to even achieve one.
How do you have one anyway? How do you purposely have one?
How do you purposefully?
I watched this late night Japanese show and they were giving you instructions on how to do it. This guy, he said you jack off and you edge to the moment, but when you're about to bust, and then you go straight to sleep.
Oh my.
That's even more discipline.
That's
even more discipline.
10x discipline.
The host that part. Exactly. She was like, "I'm so proud of you." She was like, "Wow, like you have so much discipline." And he goes, "Yeah, it's because the reward is worth the discipline."
I don't think David Goggins could do that, bro.
Nobody can.
He edges, and he goes right when he was about to nut. He goes, "Okay, now time to go to sleep. Lucid dreaming time."
That makes sense. You know when you watch like a horror movie right before you go to sleep, and the next morning you're like,
Yeah,
damn, my
nightmare
dreams
about
were
it.
crazy.
Yeah, but how are you that sleepy at the highest point?
That's a good question.
When you're jet lagged.
I think it takes training. Like he probably failed hella times.
Yeah, muscle relaxers or something.
Because you need to bust to get to the sleepy, or else you just.
Yeah, you're
Stop
just
right here.
Yeah. You're just angsty.
You get powerlifter dreams.
Now I'm gonna sleep.
Yeah. You can't go to bed Super Saiyan. Dude.
Then you beat your PR in your sleep.
He's just going to bed. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, that's probably a very hard skill. Man, that's actually really hard that you did that.
Probably the
Ain't no thing.
probably the biggest accomplishment I've done in my life. I look back on that.
So
I'm like, I can do anything.
So do you remember your first one back in the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he's thinking about it.
I'm just looking into the distance. Yeah.
What?
I remember that day.
What was the rule, or like was it like 365 days of no self-touching?
It was like I wanted to see if I could get to a year. Cause I mean, I don't know, it was weird, but I started like jerking off super young. I was like the Kobe Bryant of it.
How old
I
were
bet you're not younger than me.
How old were you?
You went straight to NBA.
I bet you're not younger than me, dude.
Oh man, let's go.
Let's test. Let's
How
figure it
what was that? I was playing Metroid. Do you remember that game?
Yeah, of course.
Don't tell me you saw the part where she doesn't know. Oh my god, the freaking Justin Bailey code.
It was weird because I was like the first video game in Metroid when the character dies. It's like you don't even realize that you're playing as a girl character
you
in
don't
it.
even know.
I
Yeah,
was pissed when I found out.
the suit came off like this isn't a buff ass man. But
Why does that guy have tits?
the suit comes off and it's like this naked like blonde chick or something.
Yeah, she has like just like a sports bra and like a little underwear thing. Yeah.
Not what I want in my video games.
Yeah.
Depending on how fast you beat it, will show like less and less, and if you beat it like really quick, the ending will show her in like a little doot tap, and you're like, whoa, first time ever seeing that.
The creator of that knew what they were doing.
That's brilliant.
I was like 7 or some shit when I was playing it.
Weirdly brilliant.
Yeah,
I remember because I got a boner in my sweatpants.
that's pretty interesting considering it was like 19 pixels.
But then when you're little, you don't know what to do with it. You just have it. How did you know what to do with it?
The game tells you what to do with it.
You read the game manual. Most kids don't read it. They don't read the
It goes, grab your blaster, charge it up.
You have a boner
Reload,
right now.
reload.
Here's what you got to do.
Constantly reloading it.
So your first nut back, was it masturbation or was it sex full blown?
Ooh.
Having sex might be embarrassing because you would bust in probably a second.
Well, so I'm like, should I even tell this story?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally, 100%.
Yeah, my change
You said
your
your friend told you
Change his
something.
name.
My friend told me about.
Yeah, RJ Mangas.
Mangas.
I should say it was something like super great. Like I was helping a gay couple have a kid or something. Yeah. So I had to do it. No, it was like, I was having some sex.
Some sex.
Wow, how special though. That's nice.
It is special. Yeah.
Was she honored?
It was over really fast. So
That's tight.
But before it was over, were you like in fucking outer space?
No, I was like
3 seconds.
I gave a heads up. I was like, hey, this is gonna be pretty quick.
I might transcend. Sorry. I might just hit Nevada.
Don't be freaked out.
It's not you, it's me.
Yeah, you ain't doing shit.
If all the Buddhas appear behind me.
My ancestors.
That shit would be so trippy.
Man.
So did you transcend after or what?
It was. Honestly, I was like,
Or was it underwhelming?
It's like it's so rare we get to have this conversation with any guy who's not lying.
I was kind of sad because it was like, man, I held this in for like a whole year.
Yeah.
And now it's just gone.
And you're like, I gave it up for you. You
like
said that's her. You got mad at the girl.
How dare you take my seed? That's my seed.
I betrayed myself for you.
You didn't even hold it.
Yeah. You don't even know my name.
I bet you had sex yesterday.
You're not even holding it in. It's just dripping out now.
Give that back. Give that back. That's mine.
Oh God. Yeah.
And the van won't start.
Did it feel like, why the fuck did I give away a year for this? Was it more like
It's kind of like that, where it was like, did I need to do this?
That's extreme focus though.
But you did reach your goal though. That's pretty good, man.
really cool.
Yeah.
But like,
It's cool.
would you do it again?
I would.
A year?
I would, but like now I'm in a relationship, so like I probably wouldn't.
He's like, I can't though. I have to do it. I have to. It's up to her. She needs it. She's gonna leave me if we don't get it.
She'd probably get really mad if you just didn't have sex with her for a whole year.
Maybe.
How about try something different? Like don't take her out to dinner for a year.
She'll live.
Yeah, she was like, that's fine.
No big deal.
I tell her, I'm like, hey, we're not gonna have sex for like a year. She's like, nice.
She's excited. She's like, great.
Yeah, that's perfect.
She's like, that's what girls usually do, not guys.
Hey, she starts testing you though. She starts wearing fucking
Oh man.
Metroid outfits.
Dude, pick something harder.
That might be a fun game.
Pick something harder, like no eye contact for a year.
Oh yeah. I like how we're doing that and we're making eye contact as we do it. Like I miss this.
What's the benefit?
Well, you're like, I can't look at you in the eyes, so I always have to look at your tits.
I think your boyfriend's blind.
Benefits are.
He's always looking up at the light.
I think Jared's blind, dude.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's really good to be here, man. So dope.
It's like a random challenge. It's not even a real discipline.
But you don't even tell anybody you're doing that.
So was ending the no nut life the same time as ending the van life?
No, I still had the van. I still had the van afterwards. So I'm trying to think of when this all ended. No, I still had the van for a while. So
What made you?
I was nutting in the van again.
What made you change your gypsy ways?
Nut van.
So when did I go on this? Because I had
It was like a couple years ago, right?
trying to remember.
Yeah.
It was
The office wasn't done. He was still sitting in the Game of Thrones hot seat.
Yeah. Because when it was the pandemic, I couldn't really go anywhere with it because I was taking showers at like Planet Fitness at the time. And so all the Planet Fitnesses were closed. So I was just like, logistically, this doesn't even make sense.
Oh, so you did van life before lockdown, and then when lockdown came,
going into lockdown.
so you were actually like early, because everybody started doing it after.
Oh yeah, yeah. Vans became super expensive after that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Was yours a Sprinter? I can't remember which.
It was like a Ford Transit, so it's like the Amazon delivery vans, but like white and creepy. Yeah, I had no windows. Yeah.
Hey, would it be a trip to like bring people back to like kick it at your van or what?
Oh yeah.
Would they get kind of sketched out?
Like you bring girls back and they're just kind of like, wait, I've
know
seen
what?
this in a horror film.
How come it smell like cum in here?
Talking about not jerking off. She's like, yeah, this is getting weird.
Because you were doing it before the whole van life shit was like really cool.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, trust we're not gonna have sex.
It was, I wasn't thinking about that at all.
You did it before people that work at Google started doing it.
Yeah, it was right before everything got big because I think it got bigger. It was already trending, but it got bigger during the pandemic.
And then people started faking it like crazy. Really? Yeah, there were so many fake van influencers.
like they're faking their van life,
Yeah, they were just faking the whole.
but they're just housing it the whole time?
Yeah.
I know it's real or not if they talk about peeing in a bottle because I peed in a bottle a lot.
What'd you do with the bottle?
I would just dump it.
I pee in the bottle all the time, even at home. Yeah,
Just
and I have to keep
Taiwanese
it.
thing.
I have to keep it. I have to keep it a secret because fucking Gio hates when I do it.
Why do you pee in a bottle?
Is it so you don't have to move to the other room?
No, so sometimes like you don't know how much pee you're gonna have because sometimes it's a small pee or sometimes you have a lot, right? And
True.
then, but I like it when I have the time when I'm oh shit, this time's gonna be a lot because I could feed it to the plants. And Gio,
Are you supposed to do that?
I don't know. Gio doesn't like it when I directly pee on the plants. She thinks it's weird if I'm peeing on plants.
Dude,
So I always just feel like if I went,
I think that kills plants.
Is there a benefit in the for the plant?
that's for the nitrates.
Really?
For the nitrates.
No, as they.
I feel like you would know that.
And then so I and then I would wait till I see her go into another room, then I get like a big jug. And I'll just take it to the bathroom because it sounds weird when you're not peeing into water.
Yeah.
You just like, call. Like, call. And then
Big buckets.
and then I go outside and I water the plants. You don't pour it directly on the plants. You put it on the
soil.
dirt, on the soil.
Oh,
so the soil.
Oh, it's an actual thing. Yeah, that's bad macros. That's bad macros for the plant.
Because the bacteria knows what to do with it in the soil.
How come you don't save your shit and give it to the
Yeah, if you're really hardcore.
I would, but if Gio is already that opposed to pee, think about how close-minded she is to shit.
Wait, so you pee in a bottle for the sake of the plants, or just like as a fun game?
I mean, for the sake of the plants.
Okay.
That's a fun game.
Because dude, my dad used to pee in bottles all the time, and I think he still.
Well, I thought he did it for the freaking Foley.
He did it as jokes. More of a hobby. He just loved hearing water into.
This is gonna be for a rain sound.
Like every time in Lethal Weapon when they're filling up a cup, it's actually him pissing. It would be funny as fuck. Yeah.
My grandma used to reminisce about human shit fertilizer.
That's her reminiscing
Yeah,
time?
she used to be, because when, she would always have a garden in our backyard, and then she goes, it's just vegetables don't taste the same like they used to because they stopped using human poop, and when they started using animal stuff, but the vegetables back then and the fruits, it was so good, but it just... And I was like, damn, I never heard anybody talk about like the sweet memories of caca on a plant.
Was she like a farmer or something?
That's like real recycling, you know?
I would want to taste the vegetable different.
Side by side.
Side by side comparison.
She said it was really good, but also people started getting hepatitis and shit. That's why a lot of Asians got fucking hepatitis, you know that?
Really?
That's why?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would stop eating that.
A lot of Asians got hepatitis because fucking we made tomatoes out of caca.
So do you have a preferred bottle?
Gatorade, wide mouth, huh?
What are you talking? I pee into protein tubs.
Oh, like the...
Holy shit, super wide mouth.
Yeah, that's why it's easy.
You're talking, you're peeing
like
in one
that.
of these?
Like,
Wait, so you save a pee bottle?
And then you cap it?
and then I walk outside.
So what do you do with the bottle after?
Then I throw it in the trash can.
What does Gio say about you peeing in a protein bottle? I think that's
She doesn't know. That's the thing.
Oh shit.
'Cause if she knows,
Ryan,
I
you know what
guess
to do, dude. You know what to do, brah. Make this into a short and send it to Gio.
Just tag her a million times.
That's the caption.
Every time I pee into a toilet, I feel like it's going to waste.
It's literally called waste.
Yo, man, you got hoarder tendencies. You know those hoarders? They save their shit in pits.
But I don't save it.
But they don't put it.
I immediately use it.
He's a free use guy. That's what he.
I just want to keep the cycle going.
So if I were to hit you up, Bart, I need 2 protein bottles full of piss. Will you save it for me?
I would have to make it because I don't save it. Sure.
He's like, oh, I'm stressed out. I gotta.
It's gonna be on back order.
It's on back order.
I won't be able to make it in time, man. That's a lot of pee.
He's like, this is made to order, guys.
So I'm not a fulfillment company.
Yeah, you gotta give it till the end of the day or something, man.
I make things fresh.
Do you notice your plants are like healthier or different?
No, because it's too sporadic, you know? It's like
They all taste like piss now.
it's like randomly. But then at my old house where me and Joe used to stay, it was my mom's house. We had these 2 trees. Everybody pissed there. Humans, dogs, whatever. And literally the sweetest tangerines, mandarin, oranges, lemons that I've ever tasted in my whole life.
Hey,
It was some good ass.
honestly, that's all I need to know.
My-
I'm gonna start
sweetest.
peeing on.
We're all gonna start peeing on trees. Yeah.
Everyone peed there.
So maybe the key is you have to have different people's pee.
What color is your urine usually? Pretty clear.
Pretty clear.
Just a little yellow.
Pretty clear usually. I drink a lot of water.
Okay, urine can be good for plants when handled properly because of nutrients. Like you said, they need nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, magnesium.
It's the fucking Krebs cycle, right? Look up Krebs cycle.
It's all the ATP in there, man.
There are some things to consider because fresh urine right away can contain bacteria that may include genes for antibiotic resistance. Dilution, using too much urine or not diluting enough can cause problems. Soil pH can be reduced through urine, so there's a couple of things that you gotta make sure your pH levels are good in your urine.
I bet if your urine is like Bart's, where it's a little yellow, but not too yellow, then you're fine. If it's too yellow, you might kill your plants, brother.
Oh yeah, true, yeah.
Yeah, plus his plant's probably growing like crazy because there's probably like a bunch of creatine coming out of his piss and shit.
Hell, buff plants.
Too much? He's peeing in the plants. He's like, use code BART for 20% off.
Those plants are jacked for sure.
Too much is no good. Too much is too much.
So what are you doing with your poop these days?
Well, that I gotta flush because Gio's gonna fucking freak.
But he's like, it's a waste though.
Gio was like, you know what? I don't care what you do with your poop. Would you do anything different?
Oh, dude, I would probably have a bucket.
For the palm trees?
I'd probably shit outside. I'd probably get all of my dog's shit, and then I'd probably mix it with like fucking leaves and hay and try to make.
You're gonna make compost?
some sort of compost.
Nice.
I'd probably do that.
Called a mud pie.
My grandma's in heaven right now going, Bart knows exactly how to make fertilizer.
It's like, God bless his soul, man.
Those vegetables gonna be so good.
I bet that, you pooping in making your own compost, I think that'd be a fun project you and Taika could do together, too.
You would love shitting
Yeah, you'd
outside.
love that.
You know how much shit we have? Because dogs shit like 3 times a day.
Those dogs are big too.
We got so much shit.
Have you seen the
Yeah.
compost buckets that a lot of hippies use? It's literally just a fucking bucket with a toilet seat.
And then don't they like churn it too, like with all the dirt? They churn it, yeah. Because don't you like a lot of I watch a lot of van life stuff, and they have those toilets that have the soil in there. You mix it all up. You get one of those.
You better not be watching one of the fakers, man. That would suck.
Yeah, dude. I'd
Make sure that guy's really stirring his shit.
Yeah.
He's just really living the life.
He's not even stirring it right.